All right. So there's got to be some way to like slow down. There's got to be some way to like do uh, speed up, slow down manipulations on Fote, like so you can speed run stuff. Hold on a second. Um, I so like I get dragged around through Silk Road and uh, hold on one second.
Oh, someone's on already.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys.
Um, so hey, how's it going? Um, I'm getting dragged along through Silk Road, and for some reason, I'll like look at the thing, and everyone will be like, "Thank you, we're all done, yay, yay, yay!" And then
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll look, and I'll be like in the middle of combat. I think we are using the wrong Facebook account again. Oh, this is annoying.
Says your connection is unstable.
What? My connection is not unstable. Your connection is unstable.
Says your it has literally the little sign on your screen.
It has a little sign on your screen. So,
Really? The
yeah.
triangle?
Yeah.
That is so weird.
It's most definitely you.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. Man, what's going on here? This is really annoying.
Hi, Eli. Can you hear me? Hello. Totally ignoring whatever Jody just said.
All right, hang on. I need to hide this. You can look at. Here, let me put something else for people to look at.
I don't know how to change it. On my profile, it's like.
How to do what now?
There he goes. I can change it, but there he goes.
There we go. BRB. Anyways, I need to fix this situation.
Hi, Jen.
Max. Max.
I'm dying.
Max, shut up.
Every time I say something, Max is like, "Shut up, BB."
Oh, yeah. Max, in that case.
See? So.
Shut up. All right, let's try this again. This happened last time. There's like some Leah has like a shadow account or something that I accidentally log into. What was that? Are you like recording and playing back the rooster crowing?
No. I'm just trying to see what it looks like on like device because I'm on the backstage right now.
All right. Ah, finally, there we go. All right. We are back in action. So Leah, Leah is a newer player, and that's why this is a useful takeover because we're down in the low mites, and the game is a lot different when you're lower level and lower might. There's less to work with, um, and my rooster is agitated, and I don't know. He distracts me, and then but yeah, so we're gonna go. So this way I can answer questions because I forget a lot of stuff from this era of existing. Most of my alts I just kind of put down because I didn't have time. I stopped having time for them. So when I'm like the best time for me to be able to answer questions is when I'm digging in on like an account that has access to because some stuff just like goes away. Like I can't tell you anything about eccentric tails anymore because eccentric tails just disappears for you after a while. Looks like you're past the eccentric tails existing as well. All right. Last time, what did we do last time? Let me look at my notes. I don't think I took notes. Okay. I think it was because there was like literally nothing we could do at the time. Couple things to think about. You definitely want to get your van brace and belt slots filled out. That's more important than upgrading from brightness to fabled. Most importantly, with your guard or your damage dealers, because they're the ones that need like super duper stats. Like you're a doc, so honestly, you probably don't even need the belt as much as your Huo here needs the belt for the damage up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. I'm going to put that belt right here. Oh, it already has a crit damage buff on it. I'm going to get rid of that because he doesn't use accuracy. And we'll put a defense on there. Why not? Seems like there's some inscriptions that can be done. Oh, is that from... Yeah. G is a good target for attack as well, because his shield scales to his attack. Let's see. We can put another accuracy gem here. And I want you to save up on these polished stones, because we'll eventually need to polish a bunch of these. Let me go through and make sure they're okay, though. So, MC Doctor, Agility, Accuracy, Evasion, and then kind of anything else. Now, one of the things I like to do when I don't see a good crystal, I'll take the lowest might crystal I can find, and then I'll just polish it a couple times to see if I can get some good stats out of it. There we go. And now notice, I got rid of 2 red stats for a purple stat and an orange stat, and it dropped your might. But that's okay, because the agility and accuracy, regardless of what the game tells you, is extremely important, and it's way more valuable than whatever they're going to tell you might-wise. Oh, hey, there's a yellow accuracy neck piece here. Hello. All that work, and there was one right there. Actually, this is going to go better on Gia. So Gia's a good dump truck for all your random crystals because he uses every stat. That's going to power Huo up quite a bit. Also, crystals can have different kinds of stats on them. So you'll see hat crystals can't have accuracy on them or agility on them. They can't get damage buff or crit damage buff. Necklaces are usually, let's see, attack, accuracy, agility, crit damage up, evasion. I think I might tell you. Yeah, here we go. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, heads and dresses don't do crit damage buff, agility, accuracy, damage buff. So they don't really do offensive things. And then necklaces do less defensive things and more offensive things. So necklaces don't do evasion, sorry. And then pendants don't do agility or evasion. Footwear doesn't do damage buff or crit damage buff or anything like that, but it does do agility, accuracy, and evasion. I guess nobody kicks in this game. Crystals of balanced and blades will not provide crit damage, res, agility, evasion. Wait, balanced and blades and shields. What the fuck? What the hell? What are these? What are these? Oh my god. What are these? What the hell are shields and blades? Told you it was your fault. Told you the connection issues were in you all along, BB. Okay, anyway, so oh man, what the hell are shields and what are shields and balanced and blades is? Um unless it meant van braces and belts, but van braces and belts use pendants and hats and shirts. So, but yeah, so for docs, agility, evasion, accuracy above all. And then I like to go defensive stats, but you can always go offensive stats, especially if you're planning on using like Shiny Star for your kids, make them hit a little harder. Li King Zhao is a damage dealer, so obviously she wants offensive stats, but she's special because her attack grows the entire combat. Every round, she gets an attack boost, and that means that you can afford to put more attack on your other damage dealers, like say this doofus. Like we'll give her this robe with the crit on it. Oh well, this has a red basic attack on it, so that's good. She can be fast or slow. So usually, if their agility doesn't matter, I don't put agility on them. And you can make her a little bulkier. There's some defense there, but we should give her some more crit. But not those crits. I know, just not enough crit, man. Just not enough. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, by going back, making a time machine, and going back in time about 8 months when the prayer coin and T box and T packs sold special gem boxes and not regular gem boxes. Otherwise, you have to get them from daily login or events that provide them, or what's the fortune stick? Fortune sticks. It's really annoying. They're a bunch of jerks for doing that. Wow, BB, all that work. All right, well, I'm gonna exit out a guest star then. That's okay. I think this is all just part of your ploy to sneak off and take a nap, but you know, whatever. All right. Song Yu is interesting because he can fulfill the role of a scholar attacker but I like to have him do other things. And that is sit around and strip buffs off people. So I like to make him a little bulkier and try to give him agility where I can. And see, I'm going for like the yellow crit damage buff or attack up or crit that I can find. Because we don't have any crystals to polish, so we're going to work with what we can. Okay. Wang is interesting because, all right, well, she doesn't, first of all, she doesn't need crit, so never put crit on her. That is always empty might. Her heal is actually scales off her attack. Unlike the like Dio Chan and Zhuang Zhao and the UR and GR healers, they do it based on their HP. So attack is actually really good to give to Wang. It makes her heals stronger. But not crit. Crit does nothing. Actually, let me see something. We might be able to, if you're like every other player in this game, yep. Badoop. Boom. Let's get thrifty. 27 polish stones. Now we can do a little bit of work here. Is it because I say it so wrong? We're going to focus on Huo here, just because I want him to hit harder. You can lock stats when you do it. I don't generally suggest it for like an epic crystal. I'm just going to do it here to show you what happens. You can lock up the 2 stats, and it'll keep those stats when you re-roll. And see here we have like a better roll. Now we got the 2 attacks here. Now what I'm going to do, this might say it's a loss of might, but I have a weird feeling that the might is going to go up. Haha, because attack is more important. And now these fabled ones, let's see. Let's actually, and now see I can lock these 2 stats. It's going to take 3 crystals, or 3 locks, but now I'm going to get this thing with a whole bunch of attack on it. Same deal here. And Huo really, really, really likes attack because his, like one of his major gimmicks is if he manages to get a kill off, you know, once every blue moon, every time the planets align just correctly, he can get a kill off, and then when he does, it actually activates him, and his attack goes up, and he actually becomes slightly less completely useless. So there's that. I know, right? I know. Let's see. Let's take a look at your weapons. Can't polish yet. quartzes do we have here? Yeah, we'll have a lot more fun when you level up more and we can polish treasures, because polishing treasures is like a really big deal. Oh man, no wonder he sucks so much. He fights with like a stick with a with a with a metal thing attached to it that's not even sharp. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's like a big stupid stick wrapped around a piece of metal. God, you are so terrible. Everything about you is stupid. Anyways, sorry. I can't help myself. It does kind of look like that, like a little musket sword thing. Like he's trying to be freaking Cloud from Final Fantasy, or not Cloud, who is the FF8 protagonist? I always forget that person. Okay, so let's do a fusion here and see if we can get something decent. So we have an attack defense. We'll keep that for Huo. Attack evasion, defense attack. Okay, so this one sucks. We'll try this. Crit accuracy. Okay, well, that'll do, I guess. You got some accuracy out of it. And then we'll give Huo this attack defense. We will give Song Yu evasion attack, because if he's stunned, he can't strip people's buffs. Damage res for... Oh, wait, no, I lied. Song Yu gets something else. I keep forgetting we're using Wang, and she takes attack. Here, have some defense res. So for Wang, we'll give her the evasion and attack, because she can cleanse. She can cleanse debuffs. And so if she can evade getting stunned, she can uncontrol people. Is that everybody? Oh, Li Qingzhao, sorry. Sorry, my friend. You can have that HP res, whatever. How do you get what? Quartz? There's various ways. Usually get them... Usually this event, the hero summoning event, the quartz are big... Oh, damn it. Alright, well, let's watch this stupid cutscene. He's not even wearing his... mom jeans, or whatever. I gotta turn the graphics down so he can put on his mom jeans. Yes, we get it. You're really cool. Shut up. So if we look at the rewards for this, you can get gem bags, level 1 quartz packs, and then when you buy the special prey coin pack, it comes with the quartz pack. You can also buy there's like now a level 2 quartz pack thing. And if you don't want to buy things, it's really hard to get them. You get them from Guild Coliseum. I think you can get them for ingots now in the item shop. Yeah. And honestly, 1,500 ingots for a level 2 quartz is kind of shitty, but it's not that bad. Oh, haha, no problem. Thanks. I appreciate. I'm glad they're useful. Never buy this. Never ever buy this. This is the worst. This makes me so mad. Let's see. Oh, I see you've been doing your due purchases. Very nice. There's stuff you can purchase like every day that's useful. Token. Okay. You used to buy the Epic Gear one from the shop. No. I don't think that is because it's what was it? Pass shop or item shop? It's this one, right? The six. This guy. Yeah. No. This is fine. This one's fine. Like a lot of the stuff is expensive to buy it straight out of the shop. Like I wouldn't spend 2,000 on a vigor pill at all ever. Maybe for a crystal or a soul bead, maybe for a star crystal. I would never spend 100 ingots on a UR shard because it's about the number of them you need, and like you need like 500 plus UR shards to start upgrading them later on, and that's an obscene amount of like if I wanted to buy 500 of these, it would cost 50,000 ingots. So no thanks. And that might get you one upgrade. Gradient hair dye. This is the only way to get this, and you know if you like doing gradient hair dye, gradient colors when you're dyeing your hair, it's worth it. Heritage seals are how you inherit weapons, which is something that's like you need tier 5 weapons, and it's just not that relevant yet. Yeah, UR shards become pretty easy to get. These guys are also worth it, I think. But if you're spending, like if you're spending enough to have the jade to buy a gibbous moon, just buy the daily packs that give them. These. Because so $12.99 for 5 of these, whereas let's see, 600, 60, 120, 180, 780. You get 780 jade for the same price, and that allows you to buy one and a half gibbous moons from the pass shop. This is what I mean by like buying. If you ever feel like you have to buy stuff out of these shops, it's almost always worse than getting out of a daily pack. I mean, probably. Constellations are important because it gives you an alpha skill. If you get up there, you need 3 star crystals to unlock your alpha skill, the first version of it. But it is a much more powerful version of your rage skill for all classes. It happens to be stupidly insane for guards. So like any MC, if anybody's running a guard, that should be pretty much your first priority. It turns guards from like a really strong class on par with the other classes to just insanely overpowered. That's why if you go to the might rankings, everyone's a guard. Like, and this used to not be like this. Like half of these people used to be different classes, and then they changed to guard because of the rage skill. You need 3 star crystals. You need 3 of these guys. And then you need like a bunch of the purple and yellow ones. So it shows you here you need 80 stars unlocked, and then you need Beta Fortress at 6, Beta Supremacy at 6, and Beta Aspiration at 6. These are your beta ones. And they power up your other skills. They don't change them, they just power them up. Well, they sometimes give a little bit of a different, like upgrade the effect in some cases. Also, as you level up your constellation, I generally suggest to do it flat. So like level 1, level 1, level 1, all the way across the board. Except when you should prioritize this one to 6 as you get more and more of the starlights, because evasion isn't the easiest thing to come by, and it's an incredibly important stat. especially right now. Evasion is what helps you from getting controlled from skills that use accuracy. So when your doctor goes in and does their 32% times 1 plus accuracy chance to stun a target, that's going to get the evasion. It's going to go up against the opponent's evasion. So if we go back to the might rankings and see, I'm going to use myself this time. So I generally prioritize evasion as much as possible on people. So I try to keep my evasion as like super duper high, and then for my doctor, the hero I'm using to stun people, I maximize it as much as possible. So 479% evasion. And her accuracy is closer to 450, but I have like a totem and other stuff that's giving her and her full set. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, increase accuracy according to number of enemies. But yeah, so evasion is super important. Because that character I just showed you, Miyu, is an absolute menace. Oh my god, you have 2 pieces of a Nirvana pack. They're both incredibly important. I wouldn't put one over the other. I would say accuracy is more important, but they're both super important. The reason why you see a lot of us with much higher evasion than we have accuracy is because we're trying to defend against other people's Miyu. The fight is like basically the upper tier fights are whoever's Miyu stuns first, or like whoever's Miyu can control the fight generally wins. All right, Shiny Star, Arrow Blow. This is going to be the most important skill for you. Healing until you unlock this Precaution, which requires you to get the pass the Royal Exam twice. Until you get this, I generally consider healing as useless. Even the cleanse heal is kind of useless because you don't really need cleansed as much at the beginning of the round. Sometimes you do, but usually no. Shield is... I've never had an issue with shield because Zhuang Zhao and Peacock and Zhao Jing exist, and everybody is already trying to deal with shields. So adding more shields is just going to be more things that people already have answers to. Poison is going to end up probably being what you want as a doctor, because poison can hit hard, but it can also do other goofy things to people. And it bypasses defense. And as a doctor, your offenses are going to really fall off if you build your team correctly, because you're going to be focused mostly on control. What else we got going on? Gems. Agility, accuracy, evasion. Agility, accuracy, evasion. Very nice. We're going to take this damage gem off of her. Oh, I know! We're going to put it onto Huo. You better be happy, Huo. This is one of the few times I'm ever going to be this nice to you. Res is like a really good stat for offensive heroes because you only have so much room to put a defensive gem, and if you're going to be defending against something, it should be against the heaviest hits, which are crits, and res helps prevent getting crit. Bro, shut up. See, if your might was higher and we were trying to like push like a plateau, like if we were trying to beat like a 7 million at 5 million or something, or 7 million at 6 million at 5 million or something, like actually start hitting that 1 million might over threshold, I would start consolidating your gems. Like I would take all the gems off of Song Yu and just have him be there to strip buffs and not care if he dies. And I would fuse up a lot of the offensive gems to try to make Huo hit harder. We're not going to do that now. Hey, you knocked your water over. Hold on a second. Why are you being such a turd? What's going on, bud? What's going on? You okay? You want to come with me? Okay. Should you switch Bianca or Liu for Li King Zhao? No, you should try to get Lu Bu because you're a scholar. You need a wait. No, you have a Huo too, don't you? I don't know. You can. Well, Li Bai is going to be one of the best heroes you can get access to. Li Bai is like really strong in the early mid game, and then he can be really strong later on in the late game. But he requires a ton of investment. All right, actually, let's switch gears for a second. Oh, what is this? This stupid hardware acceleration thing. Hold on. Web browsers are dumb. I think I turned it off on my... Max! Alright, so I just saw this Reddit post, and I think this is going to be useful if there are any newer players on. This person asks, how is their team? So let's answer that question. Well, first off, it's got Huo on it, and unfortunately, they're going to have to use him for now. But one of the things that I wanted to look at here is, so Li King Zhao and Yuan-Ji, she is just a weaker version of Li King Zhao. And you can essentially get Li King Zhao for free. anything, she's detrimental to your team. Putting anything you give her is something you could have put on Li King Zhao or fused up for Li King Zhao. So all she's doing is making Li King Zhao weaker by spreading your resources. Hold on 1 second. So we're going to say, hello. First, I'd suggest removing you, G, because she's just weaker. So, anything you would give her would be taken away from making Zhao stronger. Replace with a gourmet that can heal. IMO, which stands for in my opinion, for those of you who aren't as internet savvy as me. Wang Zhaojun, Liu Shan, Dio Chan, Wang Zhao. Who the hell else? Or a big leap forward for you. Huzzah! What? Where's my... Is this even the account I use? You did not just... What? Oh. Okay. Wow. Well, that was weird. I thought I lost it. I hate when that happens. Alright, sorry I'm being ADDD. So we're back to Pie Master, which is the name of my BlueStacks instance I use for takeovers. I don't know why I was using that name. Let's see. For refinement, I tend to prefer to refine. I like, you'll see a lot of people refining like kind of flat, like everything everything evenly, but that's not really min-maxing that well. It's not going to get you as much use as opposed to, say, shoving all of your things into your doctor's boots so they're super fast. A super fast doctor is going to be incredibly useful, unless her name is Taiping. Because if they go first and they stun everybody, you pretty much get a free turn. Let's see. Okay, this thing's deployed. Cool. Yes, I know. It's already deployed. Shut up. You definitely want to unlock your relics as fast as possible. I see you've been doing that. It's really nice. Most of these are pay-to-win relics that you can only get from the treasure hunt event. This one's the only fabled free-to-play one you can get. the event that uses these gym jams right here, but the purple ones. You use enough of those, and you get crystals. You get the purple crystals, and then you can trade a purple crystal for a relic. And I almost always suggest you do that first, because they give just unlocking them and having them is like a huge might increase. 25.669k might just for unlocking Lotus Lantern, and like 20k plus might for all of them. It's massive. Let's see what else you got going on here. What's up with your guild? Yay! Oh man, you've been listening to everything I told you to do. You are such an awesome apprentice. Yeah, this is looking good so far. Take a look at your pets. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch your pets around, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show for each pet that I switch. I'm gonna show you why I'm putting it on that specific hero. I'm not gonna reset or anything because all this stuff is super low level right now, and it would be a waste of your ingots to do that. So we have Kevin Bacon here, and it's cool because he's fabled, but we don't need him for your doctor. What I'm gonna put is your Severus here. The reason why is because this skill that has a chance to freeze scales off of accuracy. So it has a 5% chance to freeze, and then you add that. This is a theory, but pretty much mostly verified by anecdote. This 1 plus accuracy, this times 1 plus accuracy calculation, pretty sure when this says bonus with accuracy, it means that. So 5% plus 1 plus accuracy. So just by virtue of being on her, this is a stronger pet. We are gonna put Ginger Cat. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna put Ginger Cat on Huo. Because what better to give a stupid character than a stupid pet? Oh, hey, what's this? Whoa, nice. Plop that on there. So this cat provides offensive stats like attack and stuff, and eventually damage increase and then attack percentage increase. Its skill does damage based off of your attack. Yeah, I will in a second. And so since Huo is going to be somebody we're pushing for attack as much as possible for, it's only natural that we want to put it on there. Your pets can get totems now, which is a relatively recent thing. Totems are thingies that you can put on a pet that is +3 or +5. They have to be +5. You can equip a totem. When you have the totem equipped, it doesn't do anything but give these stats. You have to add seals to unlock that ability. See how it says locked? And so, okay, so we have a hefty seal. We don't have any other seals. but we would need it, and then you need to do the corresponding letters. So you need an H seal, an L seal, and a G seal. When you put all three of those on, it will activate the ability, which will give him a crit damage boost of 25% in the beginning of battle, which is pretty significant, especially at lower mites. We are going to give Wang the chinchilla. We are going to give Gia Kevin Bacon so he can do some hilarious double tanking. We're going to give the raccoon to Li King Zhao for an extremely silly reason that I will go into in a second. And Dwarf Rabbit for Song Yu because Song Yu just dispels buffs. So the raccoon you have is like the annoying, hard to translate ability where it has a chance to decrease damage dealt by the opposite sex. Characters' damage taken, damage dealt won't be affected. The reason why I like putting this on a female is because outside of female guard MC, which arguably is one of the most potent threats in the game, the other potent offensive threats are Helen C, Zanzao, Mosey. So if you're gonna reduce damage from one of the sexes, you want to do it against males. Runes, you're doing the runes right. Talents. You definitely want to work on Huo's talents as well. Like we want to get him upgraded and awakened. Just so he can carry you long enough for you to be able to replace him with Lu Bu. Okay. Well, that's it. I mean, you're doing good. I like what you got going on. You're saving up stuff. You're prioritizing the right things. Oh, do you have an air toy? Oh, he's reached grade 4. Do you have any other questions? Not you. You don't get to ask questions. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so just do the stuff and we will talk later. And there's going to be another takeover tomorrow for a newer account. And then BB will actually be at that one, and so will Snack. And you won't just have to listen to my voice droning on. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And yeah, Max says bye too. Bye.